Thank you, Satya, and thank you, Eric, for coming out to share your story with us today. Tell us just a little bit about G&J Pepsi.
Yeah, G&J Pepsi is the largest family-owned bottler in the Pepsi system.
Okay.
We have about 1,600 employees in Kentucky and Ohio.
Okay, so private company, regional focus here in the US. Tell us how you're using AI in the context of Power Apps.
Yeah, you know, Ryan, I'd rather show you than actually talk about it. Let's
you want to see it?
Let's give the people what they want, right? So we live and die by counting, you know, our retail space. It's really important, right?
Okay.
So we do a lot of counting, we do a lot of auditing, and that's a time-consuming process.
I imagine.
But with this application, we can offload a lot of that workload.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. It's really simple, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit detect on here, and we're gonna take a file. So I'm gonna take a picture. We've got some beautiful bottles of Mountain Dew here.
I'm thirsty already.
Yeah, me too, bro. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this photo, and we're gonna just go ahead and do this. Now, I want you to think about this at scale, right?
Sure.
We just have a couple Mountain Dew bottles here,
Yep.
but we have hundreds of products, thousands of customers, right?
Yeah.
You can imagine the time that takes.
That's a lot of manual counting if you're doing it on a clipboard.
Yeah, absolutely, right? It's a Herculean effort to do this. But as you can see, the application has done this for us.
Wow.
And we can go ahead and submit these records, and then we can analyze the sales and do a lot with that, right?
That's amazing, but level with me here. I mean, what does it take to really put something like this together? You got to have an army of software developers, data scientists, right?
No, on the contrary, Ryan. When we first got into the Power Platform, we had 2 individuals working on scenarios like this, none of which had any professional development experience.
And one of those individuals is you, right?
Yeah, surprise. Yeah, that's why I'm here. So, you know, but let's make no mistake, Ryan, the competition isn't going to let up just because we don't have the tools or the skill sets to be able to bring these scenarios to life. And that's where we've seen the Power Platform be the great equalizer and allow us to compete and win in the marketplace.
The great equalizer. I think a lot of us in this room could use an equalizer, regardless how big our teams are,
absolutely.
Right? Yeah, so can you show us a little bit of what it takes to actually build with AI?
Yeah, let's do it. So I've got these pictures already uploaded. And here's what's great about this, right? It's as easy as drawing a box.
I could do that.
Yeah, I would hope so. Right, yeah, absolutely. So I'm just gonna simply tag it, and then what's great about this is it'll auto box for you, and you can just quickly tag these images in a very rapid fashion, right?
Awesome.
Then when you're done, you can simply hit train, and then it's gonna present you with a confidence score, right?
Cool.
And if you're not comfortable with it, you can add more images, you can do more tagging, right? And so you're ready, and then submit your model to be published into an app.
Cool, so you upload a bunch of images, you tag them, you train the model, you feel good. How do you actually put it on a mobile device?
You know, this is great. The process gets even easier when you do this. I know it's hard to believe, but it gets even easier. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my Maker screen here, my Maker canvas, and I'm gonna go ahead and just click on the AI Builder control, add the object detector, and then I'm just gonna simply resize this to where I want, and then bind that to my model, and we're ready to go.
And you're ready, that's amazing. So you're just visually building an AI-infused application right in front of your eyes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's impressive. I mean, how many people out there can take an AI project from a pile of photos? Yeah. Yeah, that's impressive. But you know what? There's more. You mind if I cut in?
Yeah, I don't like to give up the stage, but it's all yours.
See, detecting objects in images is just one thing that AI Builder can do at powerapps.com right now for anybody out there, right? We can also classify text, understand and tag meaning in any blob of words. We can predict outcomes, right? Any yes or no answer, any column on any entity in your common data service. Will we get paid on time? Will the customer convert? Will the customer churn? You know, really common business scenarios we can predict. And this one is particularly cool. We can process any physical form, piece of paper, PDF, you name it. Now, I know you've been building a lot of apps, but there's probably a few sheets of paper still in your business,
Yeah, we're
right?
still churning through that,
I bet you're not the only one, right? Invoices, work orders, purchase orders, they're everywhere. AI Builder can understand and lift facts right off of the page, not just the characters, what they mean. This is a due date. This is a table with quantity and units and price. This is a subtotal, sales tax, actual quantity and totals, and then lift that all right into the common data service and build it into all of the processes we use downstream, right? So we can build apps like you showed us. We can also automate business processes. Let me show you Microsoft Flow, right? So we've counted bottles on the shelf. Now we're ordering more inventory. Every time an order hits an inbox, we can lift that order out, understand the products and the line items and the quantities, and then further use AI Builder to predict how likely are we to be able to fill that order on time based on past performance, right? And if the answer is no, we can actually kick off an approval process downstream, right? And get that order filled, ramp up production on time, and build that into everything people are already using, whether that's another mobile app or into the Microsoft 365 experience. In this case, we're gonna drop that actionable approval card right into Microsoft Teams, approve it where people are already working, and be on our way, right? And all of this, everything we've shown you, not a single line of code, right? Yeah.
Incredible. That's incredible.
That's the power of the platform that's driving tech intensity at the largest family-owned Pepsi bottler in Ohio and Kentucky, and thousands of organizations large and small around the planet right now. And the question to this room is, where will you take it next?